Good morning, I just woke up. As you can see, it's still dark in the room. I'm barely awake. Classic. Overwhelming colour, grey. I had such a tough time falling asleep yesterday. I don't know why that is. I literally laid in bed for about 40 minutes, just couldn't get to sleep. I went to sleep quite late, which is, you know, pretty conducive to falling asleep quickly. I just couldn't do it. And also, my stomach was in pieces, and Lucy's not here. Maybe I just miss her. I don't know. I don't think so, because I hate her guts. He just keeps winning. He just keeps winning. That's a new lowest weigh-in by 0.2. 88.2 kilos. Absolutely unbelievable scenes from Dave Trains. Also, I left the radiator on all night. Are you kidding me? That's a sign of it being on. Whether it's on 1 or 10 doesn't matter. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's probably like 40 pounds down the drain of the radiator being on full blast all night. Nice! It's good to not have Lucy around to, like, you know, double check and make sure I'm not like burning the house down. Good thing I didn't leave the oven on, because it could have been a lot worse, and I'm not surprised. I could have done it, you know, knowing me. Really, Dave? Radiator, come on. I'm fuming. Anyhow, that new lowest weigh-in's pretty sweet, by the way. I thought yesterday, I was like, I feel pretty lean. I feel pretty like shrunken down. I feel like my stomach's really tight. Again, like last night, and it happened again. I had Popeyes yesterday, which is kind of crazy, but happened again. 88.2 kilos. Feel like tomorrow might be another new lowest weigh-in, as long as I keep up with the cardio today and I eat, you know, good stuff. I keep hydrated. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna wake up, have a poo-poo. I'm gonna be shredded as whoa, you know what I mean? I can't really swear too much because YouTube hates me swearing, believe it or not. When I swear in video, they don't do as well. It tells me, like, stop swearing. What? I want to swear. Is it alright? Do you guys mind if I swear or not? I can swear. I'm just gonna like censor it, right? I might beep it or I might just mute it. But yeah, YouTube hates me swearing, unfortunately. I would love to just throw around F's and C's and, you know, all the other words I can think of. YouTube says, don't swear, Dave. If you keep swearing, firstly, we're not gonna push your videos to people. And secondly, we're not gonna give you a penny for the video, which is absolutely crazy, by the way, because I'm making these videos. I want something out of it, right? I love talking to you guys, but I want something out of it. I want new people to see me. I want some revenue out of it. It's my bloody job, mate. If I don't get any money from it, then I'm gonna be homeless. I'm not gonna be standing here. I'm gonna be standing in a rainforest somewhere, because I'm gonna be literally homeless, laying on a bed of straw. You know what I mean? This pancake protein mix is staring me in the face, and it's telling me, cook me, make me. But I'm not going to right now because I need to prepare myself mentally for such an activity. And right now, I just want to make breakfast real quick, eat it, and be like normal and have a normal day. I think when I come back from the gym, we're gonna have the protein pancakes, because I reckon it's gonna be really good. I've made them before once, but I made them super watery, and I only had 1 pack, enough for 1 serving. And I was like, oh, get away from me. This is not good, right? Fuck this. In other words. So I haven't tried it since, but I want to try it. We're going to come back from the gym today, and we're going to try the pancakes. If they taste like doo-doo caca, then they'll taste like doo-doo caca, and I'm never going to make them again. I probably will make them again. I'm probably just going to add some like actual flavoring to it. Any whoosies, breakfast time. My stomach is so messed up from the Popeyes yesterday. If you don't know what Popeyes is like an American KFC type thing. They sell like fried chicken. It's really good. It was in the last video. If you want to go look, you should probably go look. It's really tasty food. But my stomach has been messed up since yesterday night. Came back home and I was like, my stomach doesn't feel right. It's like really just like burning up, moving weird. Had a poo-poo, still not great. Was going to sleep, and that was part of the reason why I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't fall asleep because I felt my stomach was a bit weird. And I was trying to fall asleep and my stomach was like... Woke up this morning, weighed in. What the fuck? My stomach is going crazy. Boom, toilet. Nothing happened. My stomach's just turning. It's like burning. It hurts. Tried to go make breakfast once. Didn't happen. I was like, no, I have to go back. Didn't happen. Go back to make breakfast again. I was like, no. Went to the toilet and like finally settled. Jesus Christ. I've had enough. Like, I'm so used to having normal food, I guess, and my stomach's just not used to having any sort of junk, especially like spicy food or anything like that, right? It just completely messed me up like that. Like, one meal completely screwed me over, and my stomach is an absolute shambles. This is gonna settle my stomach nicely. 5 egg sausages, 2 pieces of toast, fruit smoothie. The fruit smoothie tastes absolutely amazing every single day, no matter what day it is, no matter what's happening, no matter if I'm having the best day of my life, worst day of my life, hungover. The fruit smoothie is something to just die for, mate. It's so fresh. I urge you, make one. Really, really good, okay? And for pre-workout, you've got fructose and you've got glucose, because the fruit and the oats, 2 different carb sources, they fill up your glycogen storage in a different way. It's actually really efficient. It's actually really good. I hope you wish me a merry breakfast, mate, or a happy breakfast, or a tasty breakfast. I'll see you in a second. I'm watching a video on YouTube. It's Joe Delaney talking about the side effects of being shredded, right? There's a lot of stuff that I resonate with. I'm not super shredded just yet, but I'm really getting there. If you don't follow me on Instagram, by the way, I'll post like my physique on there, like daily stuff. It's at My Like Dave Trains and stuff there. Just follow it. I'm pretty shredded, and everything he says is pretty spot on. Like over-dependence on caffeine, fatigue, sex drive is a bit here and there, random stuff you don't even notice, like just energy around the day just isn't perfect. Anyways, I don't care, because being shredded is somewhere you like visit. You don't stay shredded forever. You just visit being shredded. You're shredded for a bit, you take your pictures, you have your glory, and then you move on. It's unsustainable. It's completely unsustainable to be shredded all the time. Unless you want to suffer every day, or it's something like you want to be like Tristan Lee, or you have like insane genetics where you can just be shredded all the time. It's not sustainable for most people. It's just a place you visit temporarily to have a bit of fun, and then you move on and realize I need to put on a bit of fat to live like a normal human. And when you see influencers or people online that are constantly shredded, just know they're not having fun. They're not living their best life. They can be. They're not going out with friends. Oh, maybe they are going out with friends, but then they have to purge and do 400 hours of cardio. You know what I mean? Cheers. I'm a pro at this salt stuff, bro. You know, when on a cut, I said overdependence of caffeine, and it's actually pretty true. I've just instinctively started having a higher amount caffeine in total. I just keep having overdrive every single day. And not only do I have overdrive every single day, I seem to be having more and more and more all the time, because it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm able to like actually put the energy that I need to in my training session. I'm able to push as hard as I need to, because the issue with dieting is your energy levels are lower. You try and mitigate that by like, I'm trying to stay more hydrated, I'm trying to have more salt, I'm trying to make sure my food is the right type of food before training, but none of that really helps when the overall amount of food going in your body is quite low, and your body knows that. It's not silly. It knows like, Dave, we're having to burn fat here to keep you alive, mate. Do you wanna maybe go out and pick some berries on the tree, maybe hunt a deer or something, mate? Whatever you wanna do. No, I'm gonna trick you. And the trick is, you have caffeine. Caffeine seems to be a pretty miracle drug up to a certain point. I don't go over 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. There's 375 in overdrive, and I'll have a full serving, maybe a tiny bit more, just to stay under that 400 milligrams of caffeine. Of course you can have more. People have up to 500, 600, 700. The way I work, and the way my brain is, and the way I experience a little bit of anxiety, not happening. I'm gonna have my pre-workout, I'm gonna go balls to the wall in my training session, then I do cardio, then I'm gonna come back, and I'm not having any further caffeine, because if I do, I know that I'm just gonna go absolutely insane. My brain is not gonna be able to take the extra bit of caffeine, and I'm gonna start thinking like something's wrong with me, anxiety starts ramping up, sleep starts going to shit. As bad as it already is, because I'm like on a cut and my body's like, go get some food instead of sleeping, you idiot. That's about that. So I have 400 milligrams of caffeine tops, and I top out of that, and I'm not having a single milligram more, mate. I need to pick out a protein bar for after the gym. A vanilla birthday cake, regular birthday cake. I had a taste of the birthday cake yesterday, and it was actually pretty good. I just had a tiny little bite, because I was like, if it's trash, I'm just gonna give it to somebody. Vanilla birthday cake or the regular birthday cake. Caramel nut. Nice. Hey, I'm not feeling the birthday cake today, definitely not. Triple chocolate fudge or caramel nut. I think caramel nut, I'll be honest. 200 calories, 229 calories, 20 grams of protein. And so I'll have this one. Hey, I got a new bag, right? You know, yesterday I was complaining, so I need hands. I've got a bag, and I realized after the fact, and I'm also gonna change my whole huge gym bag. I've got like proper sports bag into this bag, because all I need really is a couple of lenses, my drone now, like random bits and pieces, so like my dipping belt and a water bottle, straps. I really don't need a massive bag, and having this backpack type thing instead of carrying a massive bag is just way better, because it's well handy, and I just bought it, and why not? It's gonna be sick. I'm gonna be walking around with the backpack. I'm gonna look like a fucking travel vlogger guy, you know what I mean? Sick! Oh, come on, I'm on floor 2. I am 100% positively tweaking off the pre-workout. It's really hitting me. All I want to do is train. I'm gonna rearrange my gym bag into my backpack real quick, so I don't have to do it by the gym, because by the time I get to the gym, all I'm gonna want to do is just crack on with training, you know what I mean? Bit of a sticky situation, but also not really. My tripod doesn't fit in the bag, but I don't think that's a big deal. Got everything in there, should be sweet. Yeah, it's alright. If you haven't liked the video yet, you probably should. Subscribe to the channel. I've got a pull session today, so that's gonna be fun. once again, not doing legs. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to rest tomorrow. So as a rest, I'm actually gonna be doing legs because to give my upper body a break, I'm trying to focus on my upper body. But yeah, without any further ado, let's go lift. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. Whoa, 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 welcome to the training portion of the video. I'm not even dressed for the occasion. How dare I? Let me change it up a little bit. Oh my God, boys, how are you? Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Listen, this session was absolutely mad. It is also sponsored by DaveTrains.com. As always, we are sponsored by DaveTrains.com. Can you believe it? Okay, training programs are in the description. There is a discount code for you. The push-pull legs is the most popular program, the one I would recommend. It's a mix of powerlifting and bodybuilding. It's absolutely amazing. You just put your maxes in, everything's calculated for you. And then there's RPE training. It's just a banging program. If you want any testimonials, they're all over my Instagram. I post them every single day on my story. Okay, enough of the sponsored post by DaveTrains.com. We are getting into the session. And today's session felt really good. Only thing was that I was getting so pumped, I couldn't fucking, you know, hold myself together. I was feeling absolutely buzzing. Walked into the gym, I was like, maybe the cut's gonna take its toll. It's not taking its toll whatsoever, mate. No, nah, that session proved it. Bicep curls felt amazing. Pause at the top, slowly release it down. To be fair, this is one of my last sets. I wasn't releasing it down slow enough, but still, you know, feel like I'm making some gains. Feel like I'm maybe at least keeping gains. How about that? But on the lat pull downs, talk about making gains. My God, bro, I'm telling you, this is it. The lat pull down is it. This is literally the best exercise ever. I did 103 kilos. The first set, I think I got 14 or 15 reps, which is a PR. How? I have no idea. I've started looking up on the lat pull down instead of looking forward, and I feel like maybe I'm more open in my chest, and it does feel a lot more like in my back than it did before. Like before, when I look forward, it was almost like in my arms, but now that I look up and I just focus on like cupping the mag ribs, it feels like it's a lot more in my back than it is in my hands, which is pretty sweet, bro. Little bicep flex. Here we go. There's more sets. Absolutely bashing these out. By the way, I will give you the entire session, everything I did at the end of this training session. It is different to the programs, but this is a session individualized to me. I did run the push-pull legs program for about 4.5 years. Got my 270 squat with it, got my 170 bench with it, and I got my 300 kilo deadlift with it. So it does work, and there's people have, you know, made progress on it. And then I did a drop set here. You can see, look at the little weights, look at the little weights. For some reason on drop sets, I'm only able to get out like maybe 5 reps ever. Like, I don't know, do I go so hard on the actual set, not on the drop set? I'm just completely incapable of getting anything out. But yeah, I just sort of lose gas. And yeah, also, you know the incline curls, I keep banging on about them, right? Do you see the guy in the red behind me, right? Doing lateral raises on the bench, very optimal guy. I saw him do it and I was like, wait a minute, that's fucking genius. This guy's an absolute, he's the muscle crafter, the muscle genius, the muscle alchemist. I was like, this is crazy. So I just started doing them, and that's where the idea came from. I was like, this is absolutely insane. I also seen JPG coaching, the guy from TikTok, the guy that does like single arm lat pull downs, do it. He did it on like a lat pull down though. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So there it is, absolutely bursting biceps, mate. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, the pump is insane. And then on the T-bar rows, I really, and I urge you to do the same. I actually took my time to contract. Like I pause at the top. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. At the top, yeah. And then slowly let it down. At the top, and then slowly let it down. That is a complete game changer. Maybe the bodybuilders are onto something. Maybe. I don't know though. Yeah, so just at the top, pause it. It's gonna be tough. You're gonna have to probably lower the weight, but if you just really get into it, the pump you get in your back, even your arms, like everything's just like it's so much better to just pause it, boys. Really give it a shot. With the curls as well, slow it down. With these movements that are like deadlifts and bench and squats and stuff, actually take your time to train like a bodybuilder, because they're like bodybuilding exercises, right? You're not trying to be, you know, powerful on them. And that is the end of the session. You can see it on the screen. I'm gonna let you get back into Dave. He's gonna talk to you about something. Love you, subscribe and like. Let's do a little taste test of the protein bar caramel nut. I literally hope it tastes good, because if it doesn't, fuming. It's the only bar I brought in, and I'm not spending another £2 on a protein bar, mate. That session was absolutely bonkers, by the way. I felt amazing. But bicep curls amazing, lat pull downs amazing, more bicep curls amazing. The T-bar rows incredible. Let's see. Really chewy, chewing, really chewing, but the caramel tastes really nice. The peanuts in there, it's really nice bar. I'd give this like an 8.5 out of 10. It's an Impact caramel nut flavor, 8.5 out of 10. Really good, I'd say well worth it. You can get it with the discount code, Dave Trains, pretty worth it. This bar's really fucking good. A little break, a little protein bar, had loads of water. I feel pretty up for the cardio, goodness knows how it's gonna feel, but 20 minutes, really high intensity. I'm gonna go 140 watts, 20 minutes, heart rate like 160, 170. You know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna go absolutely fucking nuts. Session finished, cardio finished. What a feeling, mate. That was absolutely amazing. Really tough, but the tougher it gets, the better it feels. You know what I'm saying, mate? Felt really good. The session itself, absolutely amazing. Like I said, my fucking forearms, biceps, and back are like more or less cramping because I've just sweated out 3 liters of water. I need to get home, get some electrolytes in me, get some salt in me, get some food in me. Actually, you know, start recovering because that was tough. Whoa! Woo!
This lift is going up.
I'm back home. I actually feel quite alright. I don't feel hungry. My stomach feels a bit funny. I think it's still the same stuff that was happening this morning. And the protein bar, I don't know if the stomach is reacting to the protein bar or whether it's the same thing from the morning or whether it's just an excessive amount of cardio, pre-workout and training. I'll never know. But I guess we'll know tomorrow because I'm gonna have the same routine. I'm gonna try a protein bar. If my stomach is feeling weird again tomorrow, no more protein bars, okay? But I'm gonna edit up this video real quick and then I've got an appointment for a trim at 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna edit this video up. I hope you enjoyed it so far. If you have, please leave it a like. I'm getting out these videos daily. I need you to support me so then I can engage with you. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't engage, you won't see my videos, which is kind of crazy. I'll see you in a second when I make some food. And there we have it. The calories and macros are going to be on the screen if you want it. The recipe is also there. There is literally not much to it. The only thing I'd say, and I'm probably going to sound like a broken record to you guys that tune in on the daily, is make the beef as a burger first and then cut it up. It gives it like a much better texture, but here it goes. It just slaps every time. It's healthy, it's clean, it's lovely. Delicious, delicious. Time to go get a trim, boys. I get a trim every week, by the way, every 7 days. Reason being, I'm on camera all day, every single day, and I want to look sharp all the time. I probably need to get the top trimmed as well, but this hairdresser that I go to fucked up my stuff. Last time I went, he ruined the top of my head. It's grown back now, but it was like so bad. He's good at doing like a little fade though, which is pretty cool. But yeah, gotta go get a trim. Look who we have here. Look who came back. Lucy Lifts.
What's up, guys?
She's not feeling well.
Yeah, I feel a bit sick. Much I just threw up.
Yeah, what was going on?
I think I've just been chilling a bit too hard.
You're probably malnutrition from just having like chicken breast with salt.
And yeah, chicken breast, salt, and bread.
There's nothing else.
Well, I had some.
Lucy's been having like war rations.
War rations combined with like a little bit of shit.
We should probably go do cardio. Well, not right now. No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little bit later.
Yeah, later.
We'll go maybe a little bit later. I went pretty nuts on cardio today, so.
Yeah, I definitely want to do cardio.
Yeah. If not cardio, then cardio.
Definitely cardio.
Magic. Boys, I'm absolutely starving out of my mind. The last meal I had was hours ago. It's like 11, half 11, and I'm just having my third meal. That is absolutely nuts. After this chicken and chips, to be fair, I'm rationing this out pretty perfectly. Because after these chicken and chips, I'm gonna have about 200 calories for the rest of the day. And by day, I literally mean a few hours because I'm going to sleep in no time, mate. This is all time sensitive because my chips, I can't afford them to get cold any minute. I literally want them to be perfectly 10-10. The chicken is gonna get thrown in the oven right now. And that's gonna be cooking. Hey Siri, set a timer for 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna enjoy my chips, alright boys? Let's do a little taste test real quick. Oh my god! Can you hear how crispy they are? And they're soft on the inside. Oh, that's amazing. It was like a positive of cutting. If there is one, food tastes so much better. Oh, woo! I wanted to improve my YouTube. I wanted somebody to come record me for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, edit it up and send it to me by the end of the day, right? I would save 2 hours in the gym recording me with my camera, not his, and then editing a 1 minute 30 of training, which would take, if it was me, I wish I could do it myself, because if I could, I would. It would probably take me about 30 minutes. Transitions, color grading, everything you can think of. It would take me about 30 minutes to do 1 minute 30 because there's, you know, it's just training. I asked the guy, I go, you're right, mate, how much would it cost me for you to come in, record me, and edit it up, send it to me by the end of the day? You know, I expected a reasonable price. He gets back to me, he was like, what's your budget? I was like, how much do you charge? My budget doesn't matter. Provide a service, you give me a price. £250 for a day.
But that, not for the day, for that time.
For that time, sorry, for that
yeah.
time. So 2 hours in the gym, max. Say that, oh, goodness knows, he calls me doing cardio still for 20 minutes as well.
It would just be like an hour and a half.
Yeah. 2 hours of work and then half an hour of editing. Say he records every single one of my training sessions the whole year. I give him a full-time salary. Every single day he's in there with me. 2 hours. 2 hours. Not 8 hours in an office, calculating formulas, spreadsheets, talking to HR, having problems with people, delegating tasks, doing heart surgery. £78,000 this guy asks me for. I employ him every single day at that price. He says, oh yeah, mate, to record you for 2 hours in the gym and then edit it for 30 minutes, I will charge £78,000. That's like a salary of a fucking Hollywood movie producer. Are you kidding me?
It's not even the salary of like a surgeon.
That's what are you talking about? I saw £250. I was like, wait a minute, let me just do some arithmetic real quick. That is ridiculous. If I employed him at that rate, he's getting more money than my parents put together, Lucy,
Wait, no,
and probably her parents as well. To ask for such a ridiculous price, I'm sorry, I was like instantly offended. I was like, what? I understand the cameraman can be pricey.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to put something into perspective.
No,
What I heard the pricing from this guy is just so outrageously in the sky, out of your mind. What are you talking about? And then I just said like, oh, no worries, man. He was like, oh, wait, sorry, what were you thinking? Yeah, maybe realistically, I was willing to pay up to like £50 coming with me for 2 hours in the gym and then editing for about half an hour. Say even it takes him an hour. Let's add the upload time to my Google Drive. 3 hours of work, £50. That's over £15 an hour. That's pretty good. Using my camera, I didn't ask him to, I told him specifically, I told him specifically, my camera is at risk. The reason why cost of photographers and videographers are high is because the upfront cost of getting an amazing camera is very expensive. So it makes sense for them to pay. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Out of here. That's unbelievable. It's alright, it's just funny, okay? It was just a funny little story. I'll find someone that's reasonable, because the reasonable people actually exist. If you're in Chelmsford and you want to record at reasonable prices, give me a message.
And guys, that is it for the end of the video. Please like, please subscribe, please comment something sweet. And all my links are down in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you lots. Bye-bye.
This was her idea, not mine, to end the video.
I wanted to end the video.
Yeah, just like and subscribe, alright?